What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Star Wars Shatterpoint Battle Report. I'm once again joined by Alex.
Hello.
Who may or may not be rolling lots of dice this game.
Only sometimes.
We will find out.
As a treat.
I'm also going to say there might be some noise interference. They got some work going on above us in the main room, and we're just filming in the basement. So if you hear random pounding and whatnot, it is not cause for alarm. It's just some work getting done.
Yeah, it's not coming from the murder basement at all.
No, exactly. Different kinds of noises come from the murder basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, yeah, so we have an Empire on Empire match. Very happy that we finally have Krennic. Krennic finally arrived, and I remembered we were getting him on the channel today, and I basically painted up his box last night. So, yes, very, very, very swiftly done. So we got Krennic on the table, and yeah, we've got some Empire facing off against each other. Now remember, guys, if you like what you see here, show a little love to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, or you can go to patreon.com/AegisBrand Studios and support the channel monetarily, or go to iwargame.net, use code AegisBrand, and save 10% on one of these great pre-marked maps that we use regularly. And if you're watching this before August of 2025, remember there is going to be a GT, the Garden City Open, August 16th in Ontario, or Niagara Falls, or St. Catharines, Ontario.
You got there.
Yeah, there we go. We got there eventually. You can find details online all over the place, or just ask directly for them, and I will be glad to share them with you. Anyway, let's take a look at the teams. All right, Alex. I see a lot of Death Troopers, and I don't like it.
I'm very proud to welcome Big Krennic to the table. I'm so excited for this big man.
He's so big.
He's like a head taller than Grand Inquisitor, and I love it.
He's almost a head taller than the Death Trooper next to him.
Oh, it's so good.
It's wild.
But yeah, we are bringing Oops All Death Troopers, and we're bringing what I thought would be really fun and interesting in this. This is a little bit of Inquisitorious splash. Krennic's only bringing 2 Force, and while he does have Force reduction on his own abilities, I think that Grand Inquisitor's ability to get Force back is going to be really big in this. And I think that his... we've got some interesting play between that and some of the Death Troopers' new abilities that I think is going to be really cool. So we're just planning on doing Imperial murder and having a great time.
Sounds good to me. And across the way, we got General Veers with Moff Gideon leading a whole bunch of Stormtroopers here. We got the Stormtrooper Sergeant with Stormtroopers, Death Trooper Escort with the Shore Troopers. So I was the one who won out on the who gets to use the Shore Troopers, and because I chose Veers and Stormtrooper Supremacy in this particular game.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the elites of the Empire versus the scrubs of the Empire.
I mean, Death Trooper Escort's also there.
Yeah, I got a Death Trooper Escort, and but I also got the Stormtrooper who like hits his head on the gantry as he goes through into the Death Star control room, right?
Fair enough.
So, we got some special boys with us today, so that's what we got rolling on over here. All right, we're ready to go. We have Sabotage Showdown. The Grand Inquisitor is set up on one flank. There we go. We'll get a shot of it somewhere in there with Krennic and all the Death Troopers.
All the Death Troopers.
I don't like that. Don't like that at all. We got Veers showing down against Krennic. Obviously, this guy believes that ground assaults are superior to Death Stars, and
of course.
and then we got Moff Gideon over here with the Shore Troopers and with a Death Trooper Escort. And we got to see what our scenario is. And Alex, you won priority.
I did.
So it faces you, and we got the dash.
Fantastic.
So set the charges. So it's going to be Krennic Empire going first.
Mm-hmm. And as much as I want the score to stay like that, I do have...
And before anything happens here, we're going to put the Death Trooper Escort into reserve using Prepare for a Surface Attack, get him dashed up, and he's just going to have that objective nice and snug under his control. All right, we are going to kick off with the Grand Inquisitor.
Do I like this?
I mean, he moves an Inquisitor and then moves himself.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, gets 2 people up the board pretty quickly, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so Fourth Sister.
Gonna go up to this Ingress.
I just want to say on camera, I love the fact that Fourth Sister was actually in contention for this
I am so happy that I was like, do I bring her or 5th, and I didn't land on 5th brother? What a time to be alive.
Yeah. No, it's great. I legitimately think 5th brother might actually be the least effective of all the Inquisitors now.
Yeah, not having the flexibility of that ranged attack is great. Great for her. So we're going to hit this Ingress point and go up, and maybe hit your guy?
I think you can definitely throw a saber at me.
Yeah.
All right, you got 6 dice. I got 6 dice. Everyone's happy here.
Yeah.
And
very solid.
I think you got a crit in there from your...
Yeah, 2 expertise is crit, strike, and dash.
Oh, on your range. So it is. Ooh, I don't like seeing 3 fails there. That kind of sucks. 2 expertise. I'm just going to block 2.
Okay, so I'll get 3 through.
That's actually really good against me.
Yeah.
So you could actually do something really funny here.
And take your back point?
You could. Well, you wouldn't take my back point, but you'd prevent me from scoring it.
Oh, I have shoves.
Do you have angles on the shoves here?
I have,
because your dash happens after everything else.
Well, I can do shove, reposition, shove.
Intriguing.
So I could just take your back point. It opens me up a lot.
It does. It does. I mean, or you can just do some damage into the Death Trooper escort.
I think I'd prefer.
Don't forget, I can also drop a force to do a disciplined.
That's true. Right? I think I'm focusing now just on the damage then.
Sure.
So we're going to shove you twice, disarm you, and do 4 damage.
All right, so I'll take 3 because I have protection, but still 3 damage and a disarm kind of sucks.
Yep.
And you'll take that.
Yeah, I don't think the shoves get you anywhere.
No, not with the angle that you have. Unfortunately, I don't think. Yeah, the angle that you have, unfortunately, it's just.
Yeah, I will be using the dash though, just to put myself here. And kind of backstop myself a little on the crate.
All right, and you'll take 3 objectives.
I will.
I'm actually going to be cheeky because I got a
cheeky?
I got a short trooper still within range 2 of this point here. I'm actually going to just pay the 1 force, and we're going to reposition my Death Trooper escort right over to there, just to ensure that you don't take the point.
How rude.
I know, I'm very rude here. I'm still going to be disarmed to take some damage there, and unfortunately my hunker just doesn't happen because I am engaged here. But there we go. We're going to yank the Death Trooper escort out of reserve here.
What?
And I am going to attempt to do something here. I'm going to declare the Stormtrooper unit as the unit that's being moved. And then this guy is just going to go right up to there. And the real hope here is that, yes, I get within 5.
Okay.
All right. Because that's going to give me extra dice when I punch the Grand Inquisitor.
All right.
So, I was going to focus, but I think instead I'm actually going to get rid of the disarm.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then we're going to punch, and I got 2 other Stormtrooper units within 5 here, so that's going to be a coordinated offensive. Oh, and Moff Gideon. I don't control that point.
Correct.
Yeah. So, okay, so there's my focus die.
There's your focus die, yeah.
So 10 days coming in.
Well.
Death Trooper escort is angry. So let's see, you're going to block 1, trying to crit to a strike, so we'll just ditch that.
Yeah, sorry, Grand.
Yeah, no kidding. And I'm going to get 2 strikes as part of my thing here. And I think I full treed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So take 5. You're going to be pinned and disarmed. I'm going to shove you twice. I will follow up just to hit that crate there. And then the next shove is just going to
send me down.
Send you down where there's a pack of angry hyenas down here. And then I do have a reposition, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reposition just like that, I think.
How dare you?
Yeah, because I think it'll take 2 shoves. Yeah. So we'll take that point and score 3, it looks like.
Yeah.
So boom, there we go. All right, back over to Krennic, and we got your Death Trooper escort.
Yeah.
Wait, that is the escort, right?
That is the escort.
Oh god, no, you both have tactics of that? Yeah, that is the escort. Though.
This is the escort.
All right, beautiful. So the escort, you're targeting Death Troopers?
Yeah, we're getting them to dash up the board a bit. Start getting ready for their activation.
Yeah. Get him also in better range for supporting fire dash, right?
And then for his next trick, we're going to do a tactical advance.
Yeah. So dropping a force so he can dash and focus. So now he's rolling 2 extra dice, so now he's got 9 dice, and I take it my Death Trooper escort is the prime target.
That is the plan.
All right, so 9 dice coming in.
Plus the supporting fire dash. Let's go.
So, I mean, technically, you don't have to announce the supporting fire dash until...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because the trigger is after the combat action.
Neat.
So...
4 expertise.
Is going to be a crit and a damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the expertise tree is not the greatest here.
Yeah, especially not rolling that many.
So I'll block 2.
Okay.
And 2 go through.
Yeah, that's not what I needed to see.
No, sir.
We are going to do...
I mean, you can disarm me again if you like, or strain with 3 damage.
I think it's going to have to be the strain and 3 damage.
Yeah.
Which you reduced to 2.
Yeah, but you did a damage on your
expertise, of course,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take that. I'll still take 3 overall. And straining him is I mean, I don't like being strained.
Yeah.
It makes discipline something that I can't do now, right? Which is kind of good.
And then where am I dashing now?
Well, I mean, a dash and an advance
That's
probably
what I
takes
was
this point,
thinking.
right?
We're going to try and find out.
I mean, I'd be surprised if it doesn't. And then I got one over here for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, if you beeline rate for it, like the only downside is that it does put you kind of close.
It's a little far up, but I'd rather take a point than no points.
That's fair. That's fair. And you'll score 3, putting this on 0.
And momentum.
All right, back over to Veers' team, and we got the Shore Troopers, which I don't know if I want the Shore Troopers just yet. Yeah, so we're going to spend a force and put them into reserve, and we are instead going to get Veers. I think I want the Shore Troopers instead now. So this might be a mistake, but we're going to give this little Stormtrooper some orders, and we're actually going to get engaged with the with your Death Trooper escort there.
Okay.
And now we got to figure out what Veers is up to. Veers is then going to march forward. And we're going to just destroy the board state while we're at it.
Of course, yeah, that's part of the process.
That's what we do in this game. And then we're going to just, I guess, take a shot into this this Death Trooper there.
All right.
7 dice into your 5. Good roll from Veers, actually.
Good roll from DTE.
So I will add a crit, a strike, and a damage.
I will be blocking 3.
Okay, so 2 crits go through, which does give me 2 shoves and 2 damage, so only 1 damage is going to go through.
Okay.
But the shove knocks you off the point.
Oh, with your expertise, the damage, second damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just actually going to move this for a second here. All right, then this shove. Well, actually, we're just going to shove a little bit more like that.
Yep.
Because I think, 1 more shove will get me on the point.
Yeah, as long as you bonk into the back of your buddy there.
And then go away a little bit further, and we'll just bonk into my buddy.
Yeah.
Which puts me on the point.
It does.
Which is very good for Veers. I don't think I need to spend the force to have a supporting... Or do I just do it anyway? I don't know.
So what's the trigger here?
Oh, I have another active ability. I will have results.
I'm debating on doing my disciplined here, actually.
So I do have 2 people on the point, so you don't take it back from me.
No, I don't.
But it does get you out of dodge, if that is something you want to do.
I'm less thinking about getting out of dodge and actually just putting myself back on the point to contest it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, I think I might.
Okay.
We'll just get barely within 2 of it, and we'll see if we are still engaged with you at that point.
I think I might be out of engagement.
Fantastic. So I will be
You will
hunkered.
be hunkered, yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I will spend a force then. And we will have a supporting unit do an attack, a 5-die attack. Well, do a dash and a 5-dier.
Oh, am I getting...
So we'll have this guy down here dash. And he's just going to dash, hit the ingress point. And then, we'll just throw 5 dice.
All right, I've got...
You have it 6 now.
Yeah.
That's not a great roll.
Oh, a great roll.
Oh, you're going to block 3, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm getting anything thrown you. I think I'm just going to pin you.
All right.
Yep. So he's just pinned.
He's pinned.
That's all I got going on there. And I will take this point back, but bombardment.
Bombardment.
We are the storm. We'll choose. Ooh, I don't know if I want to choose this point because that allows you to dash a whole bunch of mooks up. Which sounds kind of bad for me. I gotta think about this. Well, as tantalizing as bombarding that point is, that gets a Death Trooper on this point over here, which I just successfully took back. So we are going to bombard this point right here.
Yes, so I get to dash right now?
So you can dash. Each enemy character within 2 of the chosen objective may dash, and if you are still within 2 of it, you'll suffer 3 damage.
Okay. I cannot dash over to the other side there. Unfortunately. I am just going to use this to go up the board, though.
In reality, I probably didn't need to bombard anyone.
Yeah.
Because now I'm just giving you extra movement. But you're also off the point, which I guess means that I can potentially steal that back point with a shifty Shatterpoint card, I guess. And I will score 4.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Solid start by the Veers Empire. Back over to Krennic.
We have the other Death Trooper, the Specialist.
Specialist indeed, with oppression. So he's going to He's going to dash and then choose an enemy unit within 3 to gain strain or pin.
That's interesting.
All right, so support going or
The specialist is going in reserve, and instead we have the Death Troopers, and I'm actually very okay with this.
Yeah, no, they score you a point at the very least and probably do a heckin' murder in the process.
That's the plan.
Yep. All right, so what are they up to?
We're going to start with a movement action. This one's going to go here and climb up this ingress point.
All right. And then other Death Trooper. We shall call him
here.
George.
This is George.
This is George.
George's going over there. And then George is spending a force for tactical advance. So he's going to dash himself right over here.
Is he going to do a heckin' bonk onto...
Sure is, because that impact 1 makes it even better. And this one I really hope hits that ingress point.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So...
And another heckin' bonk.
Yeah, all right. We got 2 heckin' bonks here. Do they have shoves? I don't know what they do.
They have a shove on 2.
All right, that's something at least.
Yeah.
All right, who's getting bonked first?
We're going to start with this guy up here, bonking your man up there.
So, the fun thing is, I was not expecting melee here, so I didn't put Veers into his melee defensive side.
Nice. So we've got 5 normally, focus, and impact 1.
All right, for 7.
Not bad at all.
We've both been rolling a lot of expertise today.
3 expertise is crit strike.
Okay, all right. I'll block 3.
Okay, all my strikes go away, and I get 2 crits.
Okay.
Which is going to be a damage, a disarm, and a shove.
Oh, you still got the shove.
Get off my point.
Pesky. I don't like that.
And then we have another punch coming your way. Into the
one's...
same Stormtrooper, yeah. Or this Stormtrooper now.
Oh, not into Veers, okay.
Not into Veers. I still think Veers is backstopped on that thing, so I can't shove him off even at this angle.
That is fair. I mean, I think my Stormtrooper stays on the point, but you just did how much damage?
I did 1. If I get 4 successes, I can do 2 shoves and get you off.
Right.
And I also might just murder you, so we'll see how it goes.
Let's see what you got. That's a lot of fail.
Yeah.
I'll block 2.
You'll block 2. Yeah. My 1 expertise is 2 strikes.
Oh,
so that will go away.
So 3 go through.
3 go through. I didn't get my 2 shoves.
No, just...
So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage and a pin.
Okay. By the way, I think you also disarmed me on the last attack.
Oh, I did, yes.
Yeah. So let's remember about that.
Yeah.
But you also pinned me as well this time?
Yep.
All right. And you're going to shove me once?
No, this one has no shove. This was the top tree going for damage.
Ah, okay. So
because I couldn't shove you off the point.
This unit is taking a total of how much damage then? 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 5. A pin and a disarm.
Plus a pin and a disarm. Mm-hmm. I don't like any of that.
I like it all.
That all sounds terrible. Mm-hmm. But you will flip this point.
I will.
Yep. That point's now yours. And that point stays mine though.
Yeah, so I'll score 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir. And get some momentum.
Yeah.
All right. Not bad.
Not bad.
We're going to pull the shore troopers out and figure out what we're up to then. Okie dokie then. Well, we are going to, I think, spend a force. Actually, how do I want to do this? If I spend a force, I can get up there. This is actually really kind of tricky because a little part of me wants to just diceless displacement you and take the point back, but the other part of me wants to be able to shoot too. Which, I mean, I like shooting stuff. So you know, yeah, we'll do this. We'll hit this ingress point. We'll get right up to there.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I am not going to have my hunker.
Hooray!
And we're just going to go up to there, and we're going to spend another force. So I'm down to 1 at this point. And this is going to be an action. We're going to do a For the Empire. We're going to choose an engaged character, and we are just going to Spartan kick this dude.
Whee!
Whee!
Gonna go hang out.
Go say hello to the Grand Inquisitor.
Who now has cover, thanks to protective detail.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Got to give him some advantages here. And I think I'm going to use my other action just to take a pot shot.
Okay.
We're going to have this guy take a shot into the Death Trooper, and we're going to use Coordinated Offensive to add 3 dice to this, because I got 3 friendly Stormtroopers nearby. So this is going to be 9 dice.
All right.
Going into not George.
We'll
call him Fred.
Fred's choosing blocks today.
All right, so what, you're blocking 3, I think?
And getting a recover.
And getting a recover? Okay, all right. 3 expertise for me is going to be crit and a strike.
So your 3 crits go through.
Yeah, it looks like it. My 3 crits go through, which ironically is what I needed to take out the the Grand Inquisitor. But instead, we will do. I guess after protection, you're going to take 2 points of damage, but you're going to be pinned and disarmed.
Okay.
As well.
We are going to, I believe, recover on the pin.
On the pin.
So we'll just be disarmed.
All right. And now I got a follow-up 6-die attack into the Death Trooper as well. Let's just reapply that pin. Ooh, that's good. I'm
blocking 3.
You're blocking 3, so
I'll recover.
So I'll just take that away, and I'll get 3 because I got 2 strikes on my expertise. Okay. Yeah. So it's still 3 going through. So I'll pin you again, and because you're already disarmed, you're going to take after the protection 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
And I got the pin on you, which I really kind of like.
Yeah.
That one feels good.
That's unfortunate.
And then I will flip this point back, and because I'm contesting points, I do have steadfast and protection with these shore troopers, and we will score 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So still not enough to cap out the scenario, but I'm putting some good attrition on you so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We just remembered you had to spend a force to put him into
an extra force.
An extra force. Yeah.
And with the Shatterpoint, I'm really hoping I can recover some.
I think the Shatterpoint is exactly the card you needed here.
Yeah.
Grand Inquisitor's up.
Yeah, so he's going to do the press forward Shatterpoint ability to dash. And
so he'll get rid of that pin?
Yep. Then he's got his own tactics ability to dash. We're going to see if she can fit up this Ingress point.
Yeah. This is the wild card right here. So I don't think so. Oh. Yep. All right. You're in.
Right.
You're in. Beautiful.
And then he's got his own dash off of this, which we're just going to do to end ever so slightly outside of engagement with this gentleman here.
Yep. And now you're going to toss a saber at someone?
After I take his first action as a recover to get rid of this disarm.
All right.
And then might as well, because we're here and so is he, supporting fire dash.
Yeah, why not? Supporting fire dash guarantees that you get onto that point. So yeah, this is going to be a big swing for you. Good thing you cleared that.
Yeah, 3 expertise is a crit, a strike, and a dash.
So you are going to get 2 successes through.
Which doesn't quite kill you, unfortunately.
But you got the reposition.
Yeah. Oh, how much damage do I need to kill you?
You need to do 4.
I can do 3 because I can reapply the disarm, but I cannot kill you.
Is that the plan then? Because you got the supporting fire dash. So
yeah, with the supporting fire dash, I can get to that ingress point. So yeah, we'll do 3 damage. We will shove you, I suppose.
Oh no! Into the grates. And then you're going to hit this ingress point.
Yep, and just climb right on up.
And we'll get you positioned properly in a second up there. Yeah, nice swing there. Because you'll take 4 points as a result.
I will.
So putting it back down to 1 and you get some momentum. Very nice. Good Grand Inquisitor turn.
Good Grand.
All right, I had some lovely tactical superiority here that I've lost a whole bunch of. And now we got Moff Gideon. All right, Moff Gideon is going to activate. We're going to dash this shore trooper just to get up to here. And then Moff Gideon himself will dash. Unfortunately, I don't have a landing zone, so we're not going to take advantage of that. But my climb
gets you right past me.
Yeah, my climb gets past. So we are going to take that point back just by virtue of winning ties.
Rude.
I don't control the point, so I'm going to punch you. I'm going to flip to my burn them out for extra dice here. So this is going to be 8 dicey dues.
Yeah.
And I don't have any fun coordinated fires or supporting fires like you do here.
Got him.
So yeah, I'm just going to punch Grand Inquisitor real hard like.
He's blocking pretty good now.
Hey, Moff is hitting pretty hard, actually. That's going to be crit the damage.
I am blocking 3 and turning a crit to a strike.
So 3 go through.
Plus a damage?
Plus a damage. Okay. And you have how much health remaining?
3.
I got to do 3, so I can actually take you down.
Yeah.
Which is actually really kind of good for me. So I'm going to take you down, but I'm also going to apply strain and expose while we're at it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. And then we will flip this point. But I am also going to spend a force, my last force, and we are going to Oh, you know what?
You know what?
My plan can't actually work the way it's supposed to work.
Yep.
I wanted to do Long Live the Empire, but because I can't actually reposition, it would just strip the pin.
Yeah.
Then they wouldn't actually get to do the move. They won't take the damage.
Yeah.
So that actually doesn't work for me, sadly.
Yeah.
So
Also, sadly for me, because I have no force from that extra force spending on the reserve, I cannot use your concerns are hardly warranted to prevent you from gaining the momentum.
huzzah! Got him. So yeah, that's just what we'll do. We'll score 3, 2, 3. I'll also get a momentum there. And I feel like things are kind of back in my control here.
A little, yeah.
Yeah. All right. What do we got?
We've got Krennic, who is what I really wanted to see right now.
How suspicious. We're willing these cards into existence.
I am.
Yeah. All right, Krennic, what you up to?
Before he even takes some action, we're going to spend 0 force for deploy the garrison.
Wow.
We're going to get this Death Trooper escort to dash.
Yep.
Cool. Gain a hunker, lose it immediately. Cool. And then make a disarmed 5-die attack into this Stormtrooper.
I love it. I got good odds here. You're rolling, what, 5 dice to my 4?
Yeah, and I'm disarmed.
All right. Hey.
I have 2.
I can block this. I can do this. Yes, I did.
Just, okay.
I had to think about that for a second. I couldn't remember if these were like B1 battle droids who don't just like they just whiff out on
No
one
one's
expertise.
B1 battle droids.
Okay, yeah.
So unfortunately, I did not just get a free murder on you.
yeah,
Sad.
no, I got lucky there. Yeah. Like, let's be completely honest. I
It
got
was
lucky.
disarmed. It wasn't great odds, but
I still got lucky there. I'm not going to pretend otherwise.
Krennic will now say, fine, I'll do it myself.
Now he's going to do a heckin' murder.
Yeah. So we are going to... Which side do I want to shoot you with?
Preferably the side with less dice.
Think the side with more dice.
No. So what, 8 dice coming my way?
Yeah, it's going to be 8 dice.
All right, I got 5 because I've ranged.
I think I got him. Despite the 4 fails.
I could somehow roll crit mitigation into existence here.
Well, this is a crit strike.
Come on, crit mitigation. I'll block 2.
Okay, well, you didn't mitigate any of my crits, so you're dead.
Guess who's dead?
You're dead. You're gonna be dead, and I'm gonna get 2 shoves in there.
Yep.
The shoves aren't really gonna get you anywhere, but I am gonna follow up on them.
Yeah, it gets Krennic a little bit closer up, right?
It does, and on my 3rd success, I have a recover,
What?
which is just going to peel the pin off of this.
Do you actually want to shove him, by the way? Or?
Yeah, just right into the wall there.
Yeah. All right. And now Grand Inquisitor's thing procs, and you gain a force back.
Yes, I gain a force back, and an Inquisitorious character may recover. What were the conditions you put on Grand?
Strain and expose.
We're gonna get rid of the expose, I guess.
Sure.
Because there's no reason to recover on 4th Sister.
Okie dokie then.
And
Do we stand amongst your achievement?
we can't.
You have 1 force.
That is triggered when another allied primary or
okay.
secondary.
All right,
no, it's you
never
see,
mind
he's a
then.
very jealous man, not a very
And you've moved over to high aspirations. What does that do for you?
high aspirations means at the end of his activation, which is now. Also, I flip this point. Yay!
Oh yeah, that's right. You took them down.
I choose an active objective that he is controlling, and I lock it down.
Cool. So I can't take that point?
Yeah.
All right. Until the, end of the next activation?
Yeah.
Cool. And you will score 4?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, bringing us to 0.
Beauty.
Oh, I don't like this. You're really pulling it back here. All right, who do we got? We got the Stormtroopers, which I think they are the ones who actually have to activate.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it definitely still has to be the Stormtroopers. So what we're going to do is we're going to move... I don't think there's a world in which I can get out of engagement. Oh, actually.
Maybe. It's tight because you've also got the other Death Trooper there.
Yeah, so we're going to go over here out of line of sight of that Death Trooper.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then are you out of engagement? Yes.
So I'll have 1 shot at least. And then this guy, unfortunately, has to get into...
Big engagement.
Yeah. And, yeah, so, okay, what are we up to here? 5-die melee disarmed into Death Trooper. I'll take 3, and I think my crit's going through.
Yep.
Yep, so my crit's going to go through, so, okay, good talk.
Oh, yeah, protection.
Yeah, and then we will take the other one, we'll take a shot. We got 2 more Stormtrooper units within range, so this is going to be, let's see, 5, 6, 7 dice into the Death Trooper escort. Let's see if I can get enough damage through here.
I'm blocking 3.
Whew, I don't think I'm taking you down here. My 2 expertise here is going to be a crit, a damage, and a pin.
Okay.
So, okay, so this is kind of interesting here. So 2 crits go through, which is going to be, so 3 damage and a strain, so 2 damage and a strain.
2 damage and a strain.
Yeah,
they're dead.
Because of protection.
Yeah, they're dead.
Oh, I got him?
You got them. They had
yes.
2 health left.
Sweet. So there we go then. That's, and you'll be pinned as well. So pin and strain.
Okay.
Yeah, pin and strain is what's going on here. I like that. I like that a lot. So I got it right there.
Thank you.
So I'll get some momentum for that.
Because I still can't deny it.
I'll take a point back and score 3.
Almost closing it out.
Almost, but you've had some amazing turns so far.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got engaged with this guy here, so lose that
My
hunker.
hunker.
Your precious hunker.
My precious.
And we'll take that back.
Yeah.
All right, 4th sister coming in with a plan here.
Yep.
I don't like this plan.
I love this plan.
This plan's gonna hurt. All right, so getting some dice to the face to the Death Trooper here.
Oh, that's what I needed to see.
There you go.
That expertise is a crit and a damage.
Well, I'll just block 1.
Oh, I'll get 4 through.
Yeah, you'll get 4 through. So
Beauty.
Guess who's taking a nap?
Well,
It's the
4
Death
through
Trooper
is
escort.
actually everything I needed
Did
and
you get the
more.
free ability?
I got the free ability.
Oh, geez. You also got Force Refresh, by the way.
Yeah. Do you have
Because you got 2 Force for that. Because they
no 1 force?
Oh, that's
The second
right.
force is if I wound a force user.
Yeah, that's
you don't have steadfast, do you?
On this duder? No.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to disarm you, pin you, and shove you once.
All right.
Get off of my point.
Be gone, thought.
Just bonk this thing here.
Yep.
Then I am going to
The pull is what, a range 2?
pull Mr. Moff Gideon towards her range 2 and get him off of the point
Yeah, don't like that.
for free.
Yeah, that's your Inquisitors have had 2 really big
And then she
swings.
does have to take a move action to go get onto that point.
Oh, that's right, because Grand Inquisitor's down.
He is down, but that does mean I have 4 points plus a momentum.
Boy, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. You've had some really big swing turns.
Yeah.
Which has been really impressive.
I guess Grand Inquisitor recovers this strain.
Sure.
Like, there's no other thing to recover right now.
Oh yeah, no, very, very fair. All right, very, very nice turn.
Very good turn
Yeah.
for 4th Sister.
All right, so I got Stormtrooper Sergeant and I got the Shatterpoint card. Shatterpoint it is. All right, I was originally going to be Moff, but it is going to be the Shore Troopers. So Shore Trooper number 1 is going to dash over here from the tactics on the whatchamacallit, the thing.
Yeah, the whatchamacallit.
The whatchamacallit. And then this Shore Trooper is going to get over here to engage, or not engage.
To climb and ingress.
Do climb and ingress. And then this one over here is going to climb past this crate right here to get their butt up there. And now here's the magic moment. We got to check the angles here, which I think I have.
I think you're good, yeah.
I think I have a good angle here. We spend my last force, and we just yeet 4th Sister.
This is the Empire.
This is Empire. Yeah, I'm gonna repaint him in just a loincloth and a cape now. That Shore Trooper is just king. Now the downside is
Okay.
No, that was always going to be the downside.
Okay.
I was never going to be able to do that one, but it's going to make it easier for when I activate, potentially these mooks next turn, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just going to score 3.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. And that's my last force. We're all done there. And that's just Shore Troopers all done.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Death Trooper Specialist ready to go.
He's going to start with his tactics ability to dash.
He's the little guy who's been hanging out in the back here.
And he's about to have a cool big turn. So he's gonna,
Every turn you've had has been a cool big turn.
Well, first things first, oppression. He's going to choose the stormtroopers next to him, and we're going to strain them.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to pay one of these cool force I recovered for Imperial Brutality to choose a Galactic Empire supporting character.
There's no range on that?
No range on that.
Whew.
She's going to dash up this ingress point
Well, that's rude.
and take a your back point.
Okay. Well, she's going to be exposed.
No,
for that.
she isn't.
Really?
If one or more characters in this unit are engaged, choose one of the enemy characters engaged in that
that's
unit.
rude.
The chosen ally gains expose, and the enemy gains expose.
Well, So that is going to be the struggle, probably. It all depends on what happens over here now.
Well, I'm only scoring 1, 2,
You're scoring
3,
4.
4.
Yeah. You need to take somebody out or you need to take another point.
Yeah, and I'm not loving my odds to take anyone out right now.
I mean, you might as well try your odds against the stormtroopers.
I can try, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to focus and shoot the stormtroopers.
All right. Sounds like a plan. I was not expecting that rangeless Imperial brutality.
That's so good.
That surprised me, actually.
So focus means it is now an 8 dicer.
Okay. Well, bring on the hurt.
Bring it on the hurt. Ooh, he brought on the hurt.
I'll block 4.
I have no expertise
Oh, no.
or fails.
Yeah, I'll block 4, yeah.
So I'll get 4 through.
Oh.
Which is not his tree, but it's he's loving life right now.
Is it 9 damage worth?
It's not 9 damage.
All right, that's good at least.
It might actually be not that much damage in the long run because I want to try and do something funny.
Yeah, I think with your...
So we're going to go on the bottom tree, actually. It's going to be a total of 4 damage.
Okay.
Because I'm going to restrain you.
Sure.
But I'm also going to shove you twice.
Yep. Which don't care for that. Man, maybe instead of doing the This is Sparta kick, I probably should have actually just shot Fourth Sister.
Why? She's fine. And then we're going to follow up.
Yeah, following up twice should put you on the point.
Well, more than putting me on the point. Although it does, which is great.
I mean, that's the important part right there, right?
That is a big one.
Yeah.
But we're also now going to spend my last force for Unrelenting Assault.
Sure.
I'm going to make a 5-die attack targeting a character in a different unit, which is going to be Veers.
Okay. Well, I got 6 dice for this. Okay.
3 expertise. What a turn here. Crit strike.
Well, I'll block 1 and recover.
Okay. So 3 will go through.
3 will go through.
That's going to be... Oh, sorry. I had 2 recovers in there, which I believe I might be within of the previous one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just peel off the damage on him.
And the recovers were before the shoves?
It was right after the shoves, but,
okay, so you're
but I'm
good then.
still...
Yeah, so you're good then.
And for Veers, we're just going to go on the top tree and do 5 damage and expose.
5 damage and expose off 3?
Yeah.
Good grief.
Yep.
Okay, well, yeah. No, not much I can say about that. All right. That's insane. And that is definitely the struggle at this point. So, because I'm pretty... Oh, you got 3 guys on the... Oh, wait, actually.
I have...
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I have 2 guys on the point.
Oh, then no, that point stays mine.
That point stays yours, yeah.
Yeah, that point stays mine. So, no, the
It's
struggle...
not the struggle, yeah.
No, you take, what, 4 points?
1, 2, 3,
4.
4.
Yeah. So you needed to take somebody down or take a 5th point. Okay. Whew. Well, Stormtrooper Sergeant has a lot going for him in this next activation. All right, so we got the Stormtrooper Supervisor, and we are just going to tactics advance this dude right here.
Taking the point.
Yeah, we'll take this point. He'll take a damage for that.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh yeah, because that's something that happens. And then we are just going to climb up, staying outside of range 2 of the Fourth Sister here. And we are going to do a coordinated offensive into the Fourth Sister.
Yeah.
All right, so 8 dice into Fourth Sister. Here we go. Pretty good roll, actually. And
same on her end,
so
yeah.
we're going to block 4. And do you have any crit mitigation?
Nope.
So 3 go through.
Okay.
I got my kick.
All right.
Woo! So yeah, that's going to be a damage and a recover. So Veers is going to recover the expose, I guess.
Makes sense.
And we are just going to then go down and boot you off the point.
Oh no!
Like so. And then I'm going to go up to my next one, do another point. So you're going to take 3 damage total.
Okay.
And then I'm going to recover 2 more times. And Veers is going to go down to 3 damage.
All right.
Because he'll recover 2 more times. I'll flip this point, and I'll flip this point, and I'll score 4.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. I would say this game we've both had some really big plays.
Yeah, we've had some big back and forth plays, which has been really cool.
Which I dig a lot. All right, let's see if we can end this struggle.
With the Death Trooper escort?
All right, that's him right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. All right, so first things first, Imperial Efficiency. You're just going to walk back up and take this point from me?
Yep.
God, that's frustrating.
Oh, it's so good. And then we got a cool little focus punch going into this this cool little Stormtrooper man here.
Right, if you could whiff this, that'd be super. Yeah. Come on, whiff. That's
not a whiff.
That's not a whiff.
Two expertise in melee
It's going to
is
be two extra.
strikes,
Yeah. So I need to fully block this, and I still go down. I will block 3 of it.
It's not bad.
And it's not bad.
I get almost my trade though.
Three is what you needed.
Yeah, because I need to do 5 to you.
Yeah. So,
and yeah, we're just going along the top tree. We're going to expose you, restrain you, and murder the heck out of you.
Yep. So bonk and flip that point, and there you go. That's the struggle. Bonk. There we go. But before we cap out the struggle, we got some shenanigans here.
Yeah, so we've got 2 triggers that happen after the effect is resolved when a Galactic Empire character is wounding an enemy unit. We're going to do it in this order, starting with we stand here amidst my achievement to spend a force.
Yeah, because you're in high aggression, it does cost.
It does still cost a force. He's going to dash somewhere, neat, he's where he wants to be, and then do a 5-die attack into Veers.
Into Veers? All right. Let's see them dice.
1 expertise is a crit and a strike.
Well, I'm going to block 3 and recover 1.
So my crit goes through.
Yep.
We're going to do a damage and shove you.
Okay, well, I'm not being shoved anywhere, so I'll just recover that damage.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
could have been better, could have been worse, but it turns out that's force neutral because now we do the identity, recover a force and recover a damage on Fourth Sister.
Yeah, because our understanding is that we can layer those.
They both appear to have the same timing, so I can choose the order on that.
All right.
And then we end the struggle.
And that is the struggle then. All right, we reset everything. There we go. And we're going to go into struggle number 2.
We need more time.
We need more time.
Also dash.
Well, I'm going to choose this one right here.
Okay, because we have nobody, you, and nobody.
And nobody, yeah. So you could have dashed Veers on there, or Krennic on there, but you chose not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to do that one. Priority is going to be the point that I'm holding, which is excellent. Yeah, it's this back point right here. And who we got? Moff Gideon, eh?
I don't hate that at all for you.
All right, Smug Determination. This shore trooper is just going to
dash down to here, which is on the wrong elevation, but still takes this point for you.
Yep, doesn't matter if it's on the wrong elevation because you got no one there at the moment. And then Moff Gideon himself will take a walk over here. And I think I need the other action to, I need the other action to get up.
Yeah, to climb.
To climb, take this point. And I'm gonna shoot someone, I think.
Yeah.
Just don't know who yet. Gonna switch over to self-interest and take a pot shot at the Fourth Sister.
All right.
So here we go.
Not terrible. Blocking 4.
Well, I will get 2 crits and a pin through.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're gonna take 3 more damage. Now the question is, do I want to shove you or do I want to strain you? You've taken what, 5 at this point?
Yeah.
It's a strain.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
The strain means that she could die.
Yeah. I like that a lot, actually.
I don't.
Quite a bit. All right. And we'll take all 4 points.
Yeah.
Boom. There we go. Good start by Moff Gideon. Priority is going to be Moff Gideon's point.
Guess I might have to come and take it. Grand could try.
Grand could try. He's going to wake up, and he's definitely got options. Yeah. So Grand Inquisitor, we're going to get Fourth Sister to strip that pin.
Yep. Then he's just going to dash right down.
What? You don't want to fight a shore trooper?
No. Instead, we would like to walk over to this ingress point and fight a Moff Gideon.
Yeah. We'll let you figure out where you want him exactly in a moment.
Oh, that feels pretty good to me. You know, right dead center on the point.
All right.
And then I don't want to actually switch over to my melee side because this one has the thing I really want, which is a shove on 1.
Yeah, you need a shove on 1 is all you need here.
I think I might get it.
Well, I mean, I do have 1 crit mitigation.
These 2 expertises, 2 strikes.
That's actually not a bad... No, actually, no, that's not a great defense roll. That's only blocking 2.
So block 2? And do you turn a crit off?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I needed 3 expertise to block.
Okay, so with 3 going through, I'm going to be doing 4 damage, disarming you, and shoving you twice.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah.
So
we'll just send you that away.
Whoa, oh geez. Pushing things around there. So shove number 1.
And I actually think I don't want to shove you again. Because if I shove you again, you'll be within 2 of the other point there on the wrong elevation.
Which is very fair.
Which could allow you to win ties there.
Which is very fair.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 1 shove, you take that point and score 2.
Yeah.
And a momentum.
A momentum!
Momentum for everyone. All right, beautiful. All right, priority point is going to be the shore troopers at the very back there on your side of the board. And we got
Well,
a Shatterpoint, eh?
If anyone could take the priority back, anyone is a good option.
Well, I think I Shatterpoint Moff Gideon.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, I think I Shatterpoint
He
Moff
is
Gideon.
disarmed, but
Yeah, that's fine. He's
that's
gonna,
small potatoes.
We're getting a bunch of dashes out of this as well,
Oh, yeah.
right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to dash this guy to hit the ingress point.
Yep.
And just get right up to there. And then Moff Gideon is going to dash.
Hit the ingress point, get up to there.
Hit this ingress point. And then we're going to do a recover to get rid of the disarm, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And punch the Grand Inquisitor for a whole bunch, I suppose.
Yeah.
And because I'm not currently controlling the objective, I will get 8 dice.
Rude.
Yeah. So here we go, because I'm on burned mount.
Oh, phenomenal.
Oh, that's a great roll for you. And then for me, this is just going to be a crit and a damage.
Okay, so
wait, hold on. Yeah, crit and damage.
Okay, so I'm going to be blocking 4 and turning a crit to a strike.
So 1 crit goes through.
Let's go, plus a damage.
All right. Yeah, so crit and a damage goes through. We'll do a damage and a shove.
Yeah, just get him right off the point.
Yeah, that way you're not winning ties or anything like that.
He's not winning ties.
And we're just gonna like shove him into the wall there.
Yeah.
Because that way I think I might body block you. I think I'm body blocking.
Yeah, I think so too.
At that point. And that'll be 4 points again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moff Gideon showing you why he's the Moff,
Yeah.
I guess. Priority point. Shore troopers.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with them.
Death Trooper Specialist.
And where is that's the specialist right there. I mean, yeah, we'll see what he can do here. All right, so this Death Trooper Specialist.
Yep, he's just going to take his tactics dash up to like here. Nothing too far.
Now, you have to end within what, 3?
Within 3.
All right, and you're just...
I'm more than within 3. Yeah, we're going to restrain these guys for the stormtroopers for damage.
I hate it.
And then we are going to focus and shoot at Veers.
Okay, I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, this
6 dice for this.
is going to be 8.
Okay. All right, I can deal with this.
Yeah, not bad. 3 expertise on this shoot is going to be a crit and a strike.
Well, I will block all your strikes.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll block all your strikes and...
2 going through. We're going to put 4 damage onto Veers.
Cool. God, I don't like that early spike on their tree.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of said early spike, we're going to spend a force. And we are going to use Unrelenting Assault to do a 5-die attack into the exposed stormtroopers.
The joke's on you. My expertise doesn't do anything for me.
And then 1 expertise is 2 strikes. Did you block anything?
I blocked 1.
You blocked 1?
Yeah,
you 4.
You got them.
They're dead.
Yeah, they are taking a nap.
Well, you know what? If I got 4 on you, you might as well go for broke here. You're gonna lose your exposed, but I'm gonna pin you
Sure.
and shove you twice.
Sure. I mean, this stormtrooper's already having a bad enough day as it is. So I'm just gonna shove him into oblivion.
Yeah, just right into the wall here with 2 shoves.
In the invisible wall.
Yeah, and then because we had this discussion again, we're now gonna do this in the. Actually, the order doesn't matter because I can just recover back up to 5 here.
Yeah, 'cause you're gonna go back down to 4 if you use the ability, right?
Yeah, we're going to recover the strain off of Fourth Sister here.
Okay, and oh yeah, that from the
Grand Inquisitor's identity.
Yep.
Then we're going to spend a force on Director Krennic.
we stand here amidst my achievements.
Yeah, and I think he's just going to stay precisely where he is.
Want to shoot Veers again? Try and do 2 more points of damage, 2 more points of damage.
I could, and just fully set up for the next struggle, or no, I'm not winning the struggle no matter what.
Sure.
We're just gonna.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
We're gonna 5-die for Veers.
All right, I got 6.
3 expertise is just 2 crits.
So that is going to be I'll block 3. I'll recover 1.
My 2 crits will go through.
Does it do 2 points of damage?
2 points of damage.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Veers takes a nap.
And we'll recover damage off of Grand.
Yeah. And I'll just any conditions.
No.
All right, and then nothing to recover then.
Then I get to.
Oh, you know what? The recover, he'll get rid of the pin.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's within 2 of a stormtrooper
Yeah.
unit.
And then we'll get another trigger on Grand Inquisitor as its
So
identity.
Grand Inquisitor's not once per.
It is not once per round.
Well, all right.
So we'll refresh another force and recover another damage this time off Force Sister.
Okay. Very nice. But you won't score anything, so the struggle is pretty much mine.
Exactly.
Priority, not that it matters. Hey, look, it's the Shore Trooper's point.
Yeah.
And who do we got? Stormtrooper Supervisor. So inexorable advance. This Stormtrooper is going to move over here, strip the that annoying little
Strain, yeah.
strain, and then this Stormtrooper over here who is engaged. It's just going to dash this way, I think.
Okay. Would you like to hit the ingress?
Yeah, might as well. Oh, yeah, might as well.
Just so I really can't get up on that level?
Just so you really can't get up on that level.
Makes sense.
Okay, yep. Yeah. There was space. Okay, they'll take damage. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And then I guess we got the Stormtrooper Sergeant going now. Sergeant's then going to focus, shoot, use coordinated offensive, and we're just going to pile into Fourth Sister here.
Yep.
Hopefully take her down. With a roll like that, yeah, probably.
Oh, she's blocking phenomenally, though. We're blocking 4 with a dash.
Well, I got bad news for you. That dash is not doing anything because I'm going to pin you. And then you're blocking.
And then your
4.
Your 5 crits go through.
My 5 crits go through, which is so when I hit the end of my tree, I just start over again, right? That's how this works. Yeah. So fun times. That is enough to take you down.
Yeah, 5 damage just kills her.
Yeah. And I think what I'm going to do is shove you twice.
That makes sense.
Actually, I just need to shove you once, come to think of it. So I'm going to expose you as well. So you'll be... Oh, wait, no, you're... Nah, I'm not going to bother exposing you because you're just going to get rid of it. So yeah, we'll shove you twice.
Yeah,
so shove
and then I
one.
will dash and get rid of the pin.
Shove number 1, get you over there. We're just going to follow up to there. And then we're just going to knock over the ladder. And I'm happy with where the guy is this time.
Yeah.
And let's see here. I think I'm actually going to spend a force.
Ooh.
And I'm going to pin or disarm someone. And I don't know who yet. You know, I'm not actually going to kill Fourth Sister.
Okay.
I'm going to leave her on 1. Make her a very easy wound in the next.
That makes
next
a lot
activation.
of sense.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to do that instead. I could go the route that gives me recovers. Not that it really matters. There's no one to really recover things around here.
Yeah.
And then we're going to spend a force and we're going to pin the DTE. And then we're going to just win out the struggle.
Yeah.
All right, and we got
Signal
no
the
options for
transport.
you.
Yeah. So it's going to
Cool.
be this one, which is thankfully mine.
Yep, that one is going to be yours because my stormtroopers are good and sleepy.
Yeah, and so is Veers.
But
This one's still on.
and my 2 shore troopers are taking
Yeah,
these ones.
that's real unfortunate for me.
That's going to be rough for you. Yeah. Priority. That's going to be shore troopers.
Really down far over there.
I mean, it was a 2 2/3 chance, right? And you got the death troopers, which
Interesting.
So do you want a moment to think about things?
Yeah.
All right, so the Death Troopers, they're going to wake up.
Yep.
Strip their pin.
Yeah, they're going to be spending 2 whole force for their tactical advance and taking some strain damage.
Yep. All right, and you've left the damage on there.
Yeah. This guy, if you wouldn't mind helping me line it up, is going to come around this way.
Oh, okay, not where I was expecting him to go. There you go.
And then that guy is just making a beeline past Veers there.
All right, gets to right about there.
And then we're taking a movement action. This one's going to hit this ingress point.
Ooh, we're going to have a punchy punch, eh?
We're going to have a punchy punch.
All right.
And this one is going to head over here.
So a punchy punch and a shooty shoot.
And a shooty shoot, yeah.
All right. So which one goes first?
We are going to start with the punchy punch.
The punchy punch? Okay.
The punchy punch.
So you got what?
5 normally, but I focused off that tactical advance, so
and
6.
impact.
Oh, and impact, yeah.
Yeah, you have
7.
impact 1, right?
Yeah, impact 1. I forgot.
Well, now I wish I didn't say anything. That's a lot of expertise.
Yeah. 3 expertise in their punchy punch is a crit and a strike.
Okay, well, 3...
And you were exposed to this.
3 are going to go through?
Yeah, that feels pretty good.
Yeah.
That's going to be 5 damage in a pin,
So
which
it's
you
gonna
then
be
reduce to 4.
4 damage in a pin? Yep. Okay. And the thing goes away. Yay!
And now we have a 7-die shooty shoot, because I don't have impact, but I have 1 more die.
Okay, well, I got 5 dice this time. Oh, that's what I needed to see. I can actually do something here.
Yeah, 2 expertise is 2 strikes.
I'll block 3. So 2 go through.
2 go through again.
Which I think might be enough to take me down.
How much health do you have left?
2.
I could do 3 damage by reapplying the pin.
Here you go.
Yeah.
That does it. That does it. Yeah, because unfortunately, yeah, that does it. So I do go down,
Yep.
and You are not quite within 2 of this point, though.
Darn. Sadly. Yeah, and I can't kill you with the shoves route because I only got 2 successes.
Yeah, because you need to reapply that pin.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, I'm not taking every point, but I'm at least taking the priority and 2,
yeah, so
which feels pretty good. I also have a trigger on Grand Inquisitor's leadership to gain a force back and then recover damage off of 4th Sister.
All right, and then you'll score 3. Boom, there we go. All right, we got, that's the Shore Troopers point who just got knocked out. And what do we got? We got the Shore Troopers.
So, question.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the Shore Troopers point, because you had no one conscious on it when we checked for
that's
control.
right, yeah. Well, it's going to be theirs now in a moment.
Well, they're about to wake up, yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have anyone on control of it either.
What the heck?
So it's bound to be mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get rid of that pin. This is Empire.
No!
We're just going to boot you off. Bong, down to there.
Yep.
That's one action. This Shore Trooper going to fire into 4th Sister. Just get an easy daze, or an easy wound here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, geez, yeah. With 3 expertise, that is going to be a crit and a strike.
I'm blocking 3.
You're blocking 3, so 2 are going to go through.
Yeah.
So I did not quite get to my recovers, which is unfortunate, but I am going to pin you.
Yeah.
So, and then this Shore Trooper over here is going to fire into the Death Trooper.
Yep. Real quick, I am just going to spend some force before we get too far.
Oh,
when you would gain the momentum for that, Krennic's going to spend 2, and you don't.
Sure. All right. My thing's on. I haven't gained any momentum this round yet. So
yeah.
Yeah, okay, I don't mind you spending 2 momentum for that. And then we're going to do a coordinated offensive. So this is going to be a 7-die attack because I only have one other Stormtrooper within range 5.
Yep.
So here we go.
Into the Death Trooper, who is not blocking amazingly. Only 2.
Only 2. So I got 4 through, which I think is my recovers. Woo, yay. So you're definitely going to be pinned.
Okay.
And yeah, you're going to be pinned 1, 2, 3. 3 points of damage after protection.
Okay.
You're also going to be disarmed. And I'm going to recover away the expose.
Okay.
That I have on my mooks here. So that's actually not too shabby there. And do I spend 2 more force to get a hunker? And no, I don't think I bother with that.
You do.
Yeah, I don't think I bother with that. So, and yep, so that'll be that, and I'll score 3 points.
Put us on 0, and we both gain momentum.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right, priority point. That's Shore Troopers.
Okay.
That's been the story of my game.
Yep.
Shore Troopers.
We have Krennic.
Krennic, eh? All right, we got Krennic.
Yeah, he's maybe not the exact right person for the job right now, but he's gonna do his darn best. We're gonna focus, and we're gonna shoot this Shore Trooper up here.
All right, so 9 dice coming in. That's not bad.
Not bad at all, actually.
3 fails, but
a lot of crits.
I think I'm blocking 3 here. Yeah, I'm blocking 3.
I have 2 expertise, which means it's crit and strike.
So 3 crits go through.
Yeah, my 3 crits will go through, which means I'm not going to get you off the point, but I am going to do 5 damage before protection, which... Do you have protection?
I do.
Yeah, so 5 damage before protection, which becomes 4. Then we're going to attempt to shove you once.
Fail.
Fail, but I'll follow up.
Yep.
And then we get a recover.
Ooh, I know you wanted that.
Yeah, which is going to peel the disarm off of this guy.
Yes, sir. And is that it for him?
No, we're going to use Deploy the Garrison for 1 force.
Yes, sir.
To get this guy to dash, neat, and then do a 5-die attack into the Shore Trooper.
All right. So he's gonna shoot me, not punch me?
I was pinned.
Oh, that's right. You got rid of the disarm.
Yeah.
All right.
2 expertise,
Cool.
2 strikes.
2 go through.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still not getting
defensive roll.
still not getting you off.
How much damage can you do?
1.
Oh, that's it, eh?
Because you have protection, yeah. So we're gonna do 1, and we're gonna pin you.
Well, I mean, the pin's not nothing.
Yeah.
They're where they want to be, though, so that's not great for you. And you'll score 1, I guess.
Yeah, this is really not the activation I needed.
Yeah, no, Krennic was probably the last one you wanted to see there. All right, we are going Shore Troopers, so I'm going to be scoring 3 points no matter what. And we got the Stormtroopers. We're going to spend a force, reserve them, and we are going to get Veers instead. So Veers wakes up. You have your orders, Supervisor. We're just going to get him over here. And then we're going to take some shots into the, we're going to focus and take shots into the Specialist here. So this is 8 dice. Just looking for 2 successes to shove you twice. I
Not bad block.
I got my 2 crits.
I'm blocking 4.
And you don't have crit mitigation,
No.
so I think, yeah, okay, so 2 crits go through.
Yeah.
So take 1 damage, which you protect.
Neat.
And then we just shove you away.
All right.
So we're just going to shove you back into this wall here. And we might as well like shove once this way and then shove once this way into the pocket there. And we will take that point back. And do I want to do, I will have results. And Veers is going to bombard his point.
Yeah.
Death Trooper Escort, are you going to strip the pin?
Sure am.
Yep, but you're going to take 3 points of damage.
Sure are.
And then Veers and the Sergeant will both take 1 point of damage.
Fair and balanced.
It is what it is, right? And I will then score 4.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right. That is going to be, once again, Shore Troopers. And fourth sister takes it.
She does take it.
Just trivially takes it.
She does just take it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you don't have the Force to reserve.
I don't, so it has to be her.
It's got to be her.
Guess who's taking a move action?
All right. Bonk.
Guess who's punching?
Yep. That sounds about right.
Actually, would I have been able to have range on you before moving?
Yes, you could have.
Yeah, ranged attack would be better.
Okay, so we'll just put you back here for a second. There we go. I got 5 dice for this one.
I got 7.
I'm starting to wish I actually put the hunker on them now.
Oh, do we count it if it's in your side?
I honestly, I can't remember if we re-roll them or not. Based on what I'm seeing over there, go ahead. Yeah, roll it into your bin. There we go.
Can't change the pass.
We'll block 2.
3 expertise is crit, strike, dash.
All right, so 2 go through and you got a dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to.
How much health do they have?
Oh, only 1 crit. Oh, it's crit strike. That's right. Yeah. 3 points. You need to do 4 points of damage.
I don't do it.
Oh, well, you still take the point.
What condition do they have?
Oh, yeah.
Pin?
Yeah, I see a pin on there.
Yeah, so I can do 3?
Oh, so you only do 2 after protection.
Yeah. It actually would have been better to be in melee.
Darn.
Whoops.
But you got the dash here towards the thing, I take it?
Yeah.
Is that enough to get you on the point? Not quite, unfortunately.
So I am still going to have to...
Yeah, you're still going to have to walk up on...
Jeepers creepers, yeah. Well, you are disarmed, which is something, but I just can't kill these guys.
The short troopers have been stupidly...
This is kind of infuriating.
Yeah. The short troopers have been stupidly good this game.
Yeah.
That protection and steadfast just from sitting on points has been massive.
Yeah, I have just not been able to shift these guys off.
This was the priority one as well.
This was the priority one, so I am going to score 2.
Yeah, and get some momentum for that.
Yeah.
Whew, but man, these guys are obnoxious.
Yeah.
Priority point is going to be Veers' point.
Yep.
Who's quite happy over there, and we're just going to top deck the DTE, who's going to get rid of his pin, I think. Smarter people than me might know this, but if he's strained when he does this, at what point does it look for the damage with the movement? I'm just kind of curious. I think
is it when you
after.
complete the action or when you declare it?
I think it's probably after.
I think so too, but either way, he was only going up the ingress point.
Yeah, he was only going up the ingress point. And then we are going to spend my last 2 force.
Oh.
Because I want the...
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah. And we're just going to dash in.
Make sure you're not in engagement?
No, I want to engage.
Oh, you're punching her. Okay.
Oh, no, you're right. Wait, hold on a
second. Does that put you on the point?
It does not. So you know what?
I think you have to...
Yeah, so no. So screw getting into engagement then, because I think... I gotta think about this. All right, let's not do the coordinated, the tactical advance. We're gonna coordinate a defense and shoot into fourth sister.
After taking a recover action to get where you're disarmed?
Correct, yes. And then coordinated offensive is adding 2 more dice to this for me. So here comes 9 dice attack. Okay.
Okay. I'm blocking 4.
So you got my 4 strikes.
Cool.
And 2 go through.
Yep.
So 2 damage, push, and a disarm.
Okay.
So I am going to shove you down still.
Yeah.
And we'll just follow up a little bit to there. And we will disarm you, which I conveniently have right there.
And a pin.
And,
Oh, did you pin me?
I don't think I did.
Oh, it's shove and disarm, not pin and disarm.
Shove and disarm.
My mistake.
I would have been very happy to pin you as well. And now do I do this just to get 2 bodies on the point? It's the last of my force, and I have the stormtroopers left, which don't have the force to do anything anyway.
So might as well.
Yeah. So we're gonna spend it.
Okay.
We're just gonna get him onto this side right here.
Fair enough.
To just really lock down that point. And that will be that, and I'll score 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, priority point. It's going to be, once again, the shore troopers and the DTEs
Yes.
now. And you got a Shatterpoint.
And I know exactly what's going on here.
All right, what's going on?
It's Grand Inquisitor time.
Ooh, okay.
He's going to have a Fourth Sister dash up that ingress point.
Yep, I should have body blocked you, but I did not.
And then he himself is going to dash up this ingress point.
Okay. And you have, what, 1 force to do things, eh?
For now, I hope I get a recovered force in a second.
I mean, you need to do 1 point of damage to take out the shore troopers. So, I mean, I think you're about to swing 2 points here.
Yeah, the thing is, I am going to flip to his more aggressive side because I don't want to run the risk of whiffing and only getting 1 success.
Sure.
Because on 1 success on the other side is not you being dead, I don't think. Yeah, it wouldn't kill you.
Yeah, you need to do 2 points of damage here.
Yeah.
So all right, here we go.
This is going to be, I think I focus here. I will focus here.
Okay. I don't see a reason not to.
Yeah, I'm already kind of where I want to be. So 7 die plus
sir.
focus.
Ooh.
Good thing I...
Jeez.
Good thing I flipped to the side where I...
Yeah, it gives you 5, eh?
This gives me 5 and a damage. Or sorry, this... Yeah,
No, it gives you 4
4 and a damage, yeah.
So I'm going to block 2 of it. 2 go through,
Yeah,
plus
you
damage.
you are dead, thankfully. You're very dead. I did it. Congratulations. We did a murder.
Did a heckin' murder.
Yeah.
You'll swing 2 points there and score 3 and a momentum.
There's more. But wait, there's more.
Well, you got a momentum.
So I'm going
for sure.
to regain a force.
Yep.
I'm going to recover a damage on Fourth Sister.
Sure.
And then I'm going to spend 0 force because he's on arrogance for we stand here amidst my achievement.
Okay.
To have this guy, this cool dude, do a dash.
Okay.
And a 5-die attack into the Stormtrooper Supervisor.
Okay. Bring it on. I like it. Krennic's getting into punching range.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll block 2.
My 1 expertise in melee is 2 strikes, so,
Yep,
2 will go through.
2 go through, yep.
2 damage and a shove.
Yes, sir.
Onto Stormtrooper Supervisor. Gets him off the point, and me on it.
Yep.
Which puts 2 bodies onto this point.
You'll swing 4.
I will swing 4.
There we go. And get an extra momentum.
Yep.
Because it's still not on your side. Whew. All right. Priority point is going to be this Grand Inquisitor's point, and I got the Stormtroopers. All right. Stormtrooper's going to wake up, get rid of that disarm, throw 5 dice into Krennic.
Okay. Krennic's got 5.
That's not what I need to see at all. Well, I got. That's a.
Do you have a
joke's
crit?
on you. I have no crits.
So I'm blocking 2.
You're going to be pinned.
Okay.
So, and then this guy is going to shoot into Fourth Sister, and we're going to coordinated fire this one, or coordinated offensive this one.
Yep.
So I'm going to add 2 extra dice here. Yeah, just 2 extra dice. So it's going to go up to 7, and I need 3 successes or it's game. That's not what I needed to see.
She is going to be blocking 3 and jumping.
Yeah. It's not what I needed to see.
Blocking 3 and jumping.
So you're going to take 1 damage and you're going to be pinned.
And then she'll jump.
Yeah, and then we're just going to walk over here. And we will take this point over here back and score 1. And
then they leave the board?
And they leave the board.
Yeah.
And that's game.
Yeah, that is pretty much just game.
Oh, because it's no matter who you activate, these 2 take this point back.
Yeah, and then all I need to do is wound someone.
Yeah, which...
Not super guaranteed, but definitely possible.
Yeah, I mean, who do you... where's the... I guess the priority is not going to really matter in this case, but...
It is Fourth Sisters.
Okay. And... Yeah. I mean, you wound Moff Gideon.
Yeah, they
do
focus and they shoot Moff Gideon.
Yeah, I think that's I think that's exactly what you want to do. So yeah, you want to just do it?
Yeah, let's just do it right now.
Well, I got 5 dice.
We are gonna do it as no, we don't care. We're just gonna focus.
Yeah,
it's kind of just game.
Just focus shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really need to do anything else there.
So 7 apiece.
Okay. First one coming in.
Yeah, we'll start with this guy.
Sure. That's I'm blocking 2.
My 1 expertise is 2, so we block that 2.
So
4.
which, I mean,
1,
that's gonna
2,
be...
3, 4, 5, and a pin.
Yeah, and then you just need 1 success on the next one.
Yeah.
So, bring it on! You got the... Oh, actually. I blocked 2. Your crit goes through.
3 expertise is another crit, actually.
The,
so
the
2
crit
crits,
is all.
yeah.
The crit is all you needed.
And then I murdered you.
And there you go. That is game.
That is game.
So in the end, it is a victory for the Grand Inquisitor and Krennic, and that was a good game.
Oh, phenomenal game. Some crazy back and forths.
I would say you had a lot of exceptionally good activations.
Yeah, especially around... Grand Inquisitor obviously did some crazy swing turns. Death Trooper Specialist had some really good turns as well.
I mean, the Specialist, yeah, I guess he did have 2 turns.
He had that first turn where he was like, I'm going to walk up and double tap and take points.
Once you were able to start bullying the stormtroopers,
yeah,
that was a big deal.
If your opponent dives up their supports to take a midline point, Death Trooper Specialist can go, great, I'm going to dash, I'm going to strain you, and then I'm just going to start laying in the hurt.
Yeah.
And that feels real good.
No, they definitely did some good stuff. I don't think I was putting on the attrition that I needed to against you.
No, you wound up the game with 3 wounds on me, which is not ideal, especially partially because I recovered 5 times with Grand Inquisitor's leadership.
I'm also starting to regret the tactical advance that I did on the Death Trooper escort at the end there.
Okay.
I kind of would have preferred to have 2 force available for when the stormtroopers activated, because then I could have just diceless displacement someone
That's fair,
off there.
yeah.
And that would have been a lot different.
That's
right?
fair.
That would have been really different. Krennic wouldn't have just been on the point. I could have diceless displacement, took that point, focused as well.
It would have meant that going into Fourth Sister wouldn't have done anything because you wouldn't have anyone conscious on the point.
Well, I could have moved a stormtrooper over here.
That's true.
That's true. Point as well, right?
Yeah.
Because I would have had some options at that point. That's the big thing. I would have had options at that point. Whether or not it would have been enough to sway things for me, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think in the end, my biggest flaw with this one is I wasn't able to get the attrition onto you that I needed to get onto.
No, you were really good defensively, but I was still pushing that.
Shore troopers were really good defensively.
Oh my god. They just took the punishment.
They were obnoxious.
Yeah.
They were obnoxious. Weirdly enough, I think Moff Gideon was maybe my weakest point in this game, and it's not because he was bad or anything like that. It's just...
No, he had solid turns. He just really wasn't contributing to the overall strategy.
Yeah, he wasn't coming up when I needed him. And I just realized something. I should have rolled an extra die into Krennic.
What's this?
Moff Gideon's identity.
You're right, you're right.
I mean, I don't think it really would have mattered because you blocked everything and I just got a pin on you. So
yeah, one more success wouldn't have gotten the shove.
No, it wouldn't have. And that's the other thing. I was really feeling like the fact that I wasn't getting those early shoves on a lot of my stuff here.
Yeah, me having like shove on 1 on Fourth Sister, on Death Trooper Escort, on Death Trooper Specialist, on the other side of Grand Inquisitor, and oh my goodness, I have shove on 1 on everyone but the Death Troopers.
You have very efficient shoves going on, and that showed through this entire game.
It did.
Like you were able to get a lot of stuff in there. But again, I just like the Inquisitors are once again really showing their value now that they've been
even
changed
as
up.
just a splash. That, like, his force refresh on any Empire causing a wound is insanity.
The funny thing is, the force refresh doesn't feel bad, but the Inquisitorius also getting a recover as part of it.
Yeah, the conditions and the damage I was able to strip off of the Fourth Sister today really kept her in the game.
Yeah, you kept her in the game through that one, and that was, I felt it every single time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, geez. Because I condition stacked her a couple times.
You condition stacked her a couple times, you put some good attrition into her, and yet here she is, 1 wound and only 2 damage.
Yeah. Because I put a lot of shots into her, too.
You did.
Right?
And she took it like a champ and got a bunch of recovers for it.
I also think the play that probably cost me the game was when my short troopers came over here and I did a For the Empire instead of shooting.
It was definitely a play that was like, this is guaranteed, but it didn't, it also allowed fourth sister to do some fun stuff as well.
Well, yeah, because eventually
once you did that, she was able to dash up and take the other point. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas if I had dashed over here, shot, I
She
could
would
have
have been shoved the other way potentially.
You would have been shoved the other way. I still could have taken 2 points. I would have been able to coordinate a defensive for a lot of extra dice.
Yeah.
As well, and I would have held on to 2 force. And I think that's somewhere else in this game that I was kind of suffering a little bit. When I needed the force, I didn't have it.
Yeah, I think that Krennic really enjoys having Grand with him because he really makes that 2 force feel like it's not even there. Like, over the course of the game, I regenerated 5 force, which basically meant like a full extra refresh of force for me.
Yeah, no,
and with Krennic's
for sure.
abilities costing 1 less when he's in arrogance, it just... Yeah.
He got 2 money activations off the We Stand Here amongst my achievement.
Oh, yeah.
Like taking out Veers and then taking out, and then shoving the Stormtrooper Sergeant away. Like that was just...
He felt really solid. He did everything on his turn, even though he had that one whiff turn where I definitely shouldn't have focused, and I definitely should have saved the extra action to walk up here.
You know what? You had like 12 other just money activations this game, right?
Yeah, I'm allowed a misplay here and there.
And that's the thing. I think for the most part, we both generally had a lot of really good activations.
Absolutely.
I don't think I lost because of bad deck pools or anything like that. I think my attrition could have been slightly better.
Yeah, you did wind up with a little low on attrition, but you did still put out a lot of stuff.
I did still put out a lot, considering that you healed up 5 times, and then on top of that, you just had like random recovers here and there as well, right?
Krennic got a couple recovers on Grand, which was nice. I got a couple recovers kicking around on other people as well. It was solid. There was some like a good amount of recovers in this list. Not a lot of self-damage going around, which felt great for Empire. And just everyone in my team performed amazingly.
Unfortunately, I feel like Veers didn't really make an impact in this particular game.
Not really. It's interesting. He started out feeling very scary when you bring out these really good stormtroopers that are just getting all this fun synergy, but it didn't quite click into place.
No, and We Are the Storm never really got me some big money stuff on any of the things here, because a lot of the time it was just giving you extra movement, which I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
And no, Veers unfortunately didn't quite do it. I think if I were to change anything in this list, a little part of me feels like I would have liked to found a way to maybe ditch, I don't know, maybe change up Moff Gideon or Death Trooper as, maybe get rid of Gideon and Escort and go with like Cad and Vader 3.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. I actually think that Krennic, if I wasn't playing him right now, would actually pair very well with him. He gives you that 9. He lets you bring in the Vader 3 for that good melee punch.
And Force Refresh.
And the Force Refresh and the diceless displacement.
And the melee punch is, I think, what I was missing here.
You know what? I'm willing to give you that. Yeah, you had a lot of really good shooting, but once I got like the Inquisitors or even like some of my Death Troopers getting into melee, it kind of slowed you down.
Yeah, like I said, you were able to start bullying the Stormtroopers, and they weren't really able to keep up with it, which was unfortunate. The Death Trooper Escort also being pulled so late in the second pull was really bad for me as well.
Yeah, he stood there with 3 conditions doing nothing for a while.
Yeah, and that was, if he had come up a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit of a different game, because he would have actually, been doing something.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he was not where he needed to be. But Shore Troopers, I like them.
Oh, they felt so good for you today.
Yeah.
Sure. Like, I know you're a little down on that second time or third time even, that you Sparta-kicked someone, but man, that Sparta-kick is so good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing that the Stormtroopers have, like, for the Empire, right? Like, of course, exposing them also kind of sucks, and they did take a damage from it.
It does, but they're so tanky. They're so tanky.
They are very tanky. The fact that they have steadfast and protection whenever they're sitting on an objective is a big deal as well.
Yeah, like, they feel so much better than the Stormtroopers. The Stormtroopers kind of do just go down.
As evidenced in this game.
They took so... Like, I did get 2 wounds on them by the end, but it took forever.
And even then, I think you just barely got that second wound through.
Yes.
Because I think it was it because you were able to, like, reapply the pin or something like that? Or
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, like, you just barely got it through. So, yeah, the Shore Troopers
It was Grand Inquisitor who got the last one, and he barely got it because he was on his Makashi. He needed 1 success, and I think he got 2.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
he was real close to not getting it.
No, the shore troopers were definitely the MVPs for me in this particular game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They went on to points, they kicked someone off of it, and then they stood there forever.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think like if I'd been able to get more focuses in and actually take advantage of my sharpshooter, because I have a lot of sharpshooter in this list.
Yeah.
I just wasn't able to do it, right?
No, you had a lot of ways to spend force on other things, and that was really, yeah.
Yeah. No, well, it is what it is. It was a great game though.
Oh, phenomenal
and a
game.
great debut for Krennic.
Fantastic. He got to do everything on his card. He got some really good, him being jealous at cool people doing cool murders.
Yeah, and the Inquisitors continue to impress.
They do.
Yeah, so there we go. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the game, and we'll see you next time. Happy wargaming.